Good morning and happy Valentine's Day. It is Monday, February 14th, and joining me as always on 5-Minute Mondays is Dr. Bray.
Good
Dr. Bray,
morning, Dani.
Can you bring up the dashboard for us?
Yes, absolutely. So as you can see, we continue to be on the downward slope. Our new cases last week were 27,290. We're down almost 50% from the 53,000 new cases that we had the week before. And active cases are starting to come down as well. So the week before we were at 159,000, almost 160,000 cases. We're now down to 100,000 active cases in North Texas, which is a 36% decline. And let me go ahead and bring up the trend chart just so you can get a sense of what's going on. And so here is the state of Texas, and looking at active cases on the upper right. Again, we peaked back towards the end of January with almost 1 million active cases in Texas. Today, we are down to 386,000 active cases in a period of about 2 to 3 weeks. We're seeing the same thing with new cases, very steep decline, and then they sort of are starting to level back out around where we were with the Delta wave, on the backside of the Delta wave in September and October. So we're still making very good progress, but again, we can't stress enough, this virus isn't gone, and it's important that we continue to just be careful in how we interact with each other.
Absolutely. Thanks, Dr. Bray. And so John Hopkins released a study recently on if lockdowns work or not. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so it's important for folks to understand the study that's been widely sort of cited as the Johns Hopkins study is from 3 scholars that are affiliated with them. It is a meta-analysis, and what a meta-analysis does is review over time thousands of studies. This particular project looked at, I think it was something like 18,000 studies. They divided them into 3 types. Now, of those 18,000, I think it was 24 or 36 eventually made the cut, right? These are high quality surveys, studies that have been done by colleagues all over the world. They broke them into 3 types. Those 3 types were lockdowns. Those are policies that shut down schools, shut down businesses, a variety of things like that. Shelter in place orders, and then other. The lockdowns showed, on average, the studies showed that they reduce fatalities by about 0.2%, shelter in place orders by about 2.9% on average, and then no detectable effect for those categories, those studies categorized as other. What's important to remember is these scholars didn't actually study the lockdowns themselves. They reviewed other people's work and looked at the average. And so when you look at the studies they studied, you'll find a mixed bag. Some found evidence of that it worked well, others found that it didn't. On average, they showed a reduction of about 0.2% for lockdown. So that's a little bit of the demystifying what these meta-analyses are.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bray. We will see you all next week on 5-Minute Mondays.
Thanks, Dani.